Hello everyone, welcome to Having to Roll Till Death Says to Us Part, tabletop roleplay gaming series. My name is Oliver, I will be your storyteller and dungeon master for today. I am here with Robin, and we are going to be playing our campaign, The Land of Vampires. The Land of Vampires is written by Grove Guardian Press. They are making two-player or one-on-one D&D content over on their website and on their Patreon. You can check the links for them down in the About section below. Robin, do we have any announcements for today?
Yes, we do. And while I do the announcements, do you want to, the overlay, I think, has gotten a little bit muddled up.
Oh, we're the wrong way around.
Yeah, we're the wrong way round, and our chat box isn't coming up at the bottom either. So I'll let you move that around. And yeah, as well as catching us here on Twitch, you can also see us pretty much everywhere else on social media. We have a TikTok account, a Twitter page, a Facebook page, and also an Instagram. We also have a website with a blog and a growing Discord community, which, of course, if you're not part of, we would love for you to come and join. All the links to our social medias are in the About section here on our Twitch page. That also includes the links to our YouTube and our podcast episodes so that you can catch up on all the previous episodes of our two-person campaign.
Fantastic.
Back to you, Oliver.
Fantastic. Well done. I'm almost done sorting out the overlay. Almost. I think that's it.
I think so. That looks good.
Fantastic. Are you ready to jump in and play some D&D?
Yes, that's why I'm here. Let's do this.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, well, this is the only time me and my wife spend any time together. She just shows up to play D&D. So,
yeah, actually, this is the only time we see each other.
Yeah.
Do you live here?
We're like ships in the night usually. So, no, not at all. Not at all. Last we left off, so I haven't got my summary notes, so it's fine though, because I'm sure we can remember what happened last time. Last we left off, our intrepid bard Annalise and Kalina had made their way to the manor that belonged to Renwick, the treasurer for the lord of the land. Upon entering the manor, you met a mouse, a fey mouse, and the said mouse helped you fight. Well, you helped him fight a troll who was enslaving some rats. Once you had dealt with the troll and he had gone off back into the fetid fields, the swamp of the fetid fields, you went down into the lower depths of the manor, whereupon you found a puzzle that you sort of managed to figure out that you close one door and another one opens, and there was a lot of backwards and forwards trying to navigate your way through this. You found a crank that was within a gelatinous cube, which you staved off, literally, with your staff of swarming insects, successfully. You figured out there was a puzzle in the vault. You opened the crank. You put something of that was precious to you in the vault, closed it, and then the secret door opened, and you had then walked down into the lower crypt, you, Kalina, and your mouse companion, to find a dark gemstone floating in midair, being held aloft by a spectre of a man. And now he's in front of you. You see it is a man, or a spectrally form of a man. He seems to have noble garb on him, from what you can see, and he seems to be holding this gemstone just in his hands, just staring lovingly at this gemstone. What would you like to do?
So we're kind of at the entranceway to this room, yeah?
You are, yep.
Okay. Well, okay. She's gonna whisper to Kalina. So, in front of us is, I believe, the artifact, which is like a very pretty gem.
Oh yeah, I'm blind.
I know you're blind. That's why I'm telling you. And there is a strange, like, specter man holding it. And, maybe you'll just give it to us.
I kind of wish you hadn't described that.
I mean, what I meant was there is a bunny with a... I'm sorry, I cannot go back now, can I?
No, not at all.
Okay. How about, I could just, like, try to speak to him. I'm going to try to speak to the weird specter man.
Okay.
Maybe he needs help.
What do you say to the weird specter man?
She's going to start walking up and just be like... Just look at my 8 intelligence score again. Right. Hello there. My name's Annalise. What is your name?
The spectre doesn't turn to look at you when you address him. Instead, he just continues looking at the gemstone. And he says, Renwick.
Oh, Renwick. I know. Kalina, I know that name, don't I?
Yes, you do. This is the house. This is Renwick's house we're in.
Oh, yes. Oh, Renwick, you are alive. We thought you were not alive anymore.
Alive. He's very much not alive. I don't know whether you're trying to trick him into being okay.
The people think that you're dead, that something happened to you. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I'm okay. I found this stone.
It is a beautiful stone. Like, as far as stones go, that's a really beautiful stone. May I have a look at it?
No, and for the first time he looks at you. It's mine.
I was not going to take it from you.
It's mine. And then he goes back to looking at the stone intently.
Renwick, I think that stone is maybe not a very good stone. I think it's a bad stone.
Do a persuasion check.
Oh, where's my sheet? We have dice in this game.
Super prepared today, everyone.
Oh my god, sorry. I was like, persuasion is a 9, so let me get a dice.
It's fine. I was a little bit late getting prepared too.
That's a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
A 22. He just kind of he takes his eyes off the stone and just kind of looks at you, mouth agape. It's a bad stone?
It is a very bad stone. We think it might be hurting, the woods and your beautiful house.
My house. He kind of looks around a little bit. And then fixes his eyes back on the stone.
Sebastian was worried about you.
I don't know, Sebastian. He keeps his eyes on the stone.
I can't remember. I don't have my notes. I can't remember exactly who it was that told. It was Sebastian's like medic guy. And I can't remember. Lazarus. Oh, did I say Sebastian? I meant Lazarus.
I do not know this Lazarus.
Okay.
You will remember that Lazarus had said the manor had been in this state for hundreds of years.
Okay. Just gonna move back to Kalina. Kalina, I think we're going to have to take this by force?
That sounds great.
I really wish you weren't blind.
God, you're telling me.
I don't know if there's anything I can do to help your eyes.
Well, I mean, you know, I have Ruto, so...
You do have Ruto.
Yeah.
Ruto's very good at guiding you and so on. So maybe, perhaps it will be okay. I'm just going to see if I can maybe do something that could, like, you know, help you a little bit. Maybe I could protect you in a way.
That would be very handy.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm just going to have to go for it. I'm going to just... I mean, he's not alive. So I'm going to just go for it. But first, here. And she'll take Kalina's hand. And she's going to cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay, yep.
So until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. These are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target.
Mm-hmm.
The target cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cast out Protection from Evil and Good onto Kalina.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to attack.
You're just going to attack. Okay, roll an attack.
I am going to... Do you know what? Screw it. They've not failed me so far. I'm going to take out my staff with my swarming insects.
Swarming insects, yeah.
I love my swarming insects. They're pretty cool.
Should have been a druid.
Okay. She's going to take her staff and she is going to aim it straight for Renwick, and she is going to cast Swarming Insects.
Okay.
Right. Oh, where is it? Oh,
Do you
no.
want me to pull it up?
I've got it in front of me. I just can't see the spell. It says Insects Cloud. That's not it. Where is it?
It should... Do you want me
I
to try and find
can't
it?
find
If you have D&D Beyond, just type it in the search bar.
I don't remember what it's called. 1 second.
Okay.
Where
Staff.
is it?
It's fine, I can do it. Swarming...
Here we go. Insect Plague. That's what it is.
Yeah, I couldn't remember either, so...
So, Insect Plague. Swarming, biting locusts fill a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. The sphere spreads around corners. The sphere remains for the duration. Duration is 10
minutes.
10 minutes. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So, when the area appears, each creature in the area must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So, he's going to make his con save. He rolls a 22.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. So, on a failed, it takes half as much damage. It's 4d10 piercing damage.
Ooh.
So let's do that. Where's my d10s? What do d10s look like again? There we go. This is a great idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what is that? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Half of 26 is 13. So that's 13 points of damage, piercing, please, from my lovely little insects.
Okay, so as you hold the staff out and the insect swarm completely surround the ghostly form of Renwick, distress starts to come upon his face. Still clutching the gem, he starts kind of getting angry, and his voice kind of resonates through his kind of growls resonate through the chamber, and he's going to look upon you very aggressively. I want us to roll initiative now.
Yeah.
If you would be so kind.
I rolled 13, 14, 17. So Annalise gets a 17.
Mm-hmm.
And Kalina, I rolled a 3. Let me just pull up her sheet. I think she's a 4. No, she's a 3.
Well, plus 3.
So plus 3, 6 for Kalina.
Oh, I better pull up stuff for Ruto as well.
Little Ruto!
Forgot about Ruto.
Oh, don't forget about Ruto. So, yeah, she's gonna stand there letting her little biting insects work away.
Okay. Annalise, you're up first, though.
Okay, so she is concentrating on that. So if she's concentrating on that, she can still do like a normal attack and stuff, right?
Yeah. As long as you, as long as you don't
firebolt.
Yeah, as long as you don't cast another spell that requires concentration.
No, I think we're all. Oh, wait a minute. Protection from evil and good.
Yeah, so that would have been dropped.
Oh, that's concentration. I didn't realize that. So that is dropped.
That's dropped, yeah.
So that's gone. She was protected for that first bit. Let's firebolt. So a firebolt is just a +2. So I rolled a 17, 18, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Excellent. It's 1d10 fire damage. I rolled an 8, so that's 8 fire. And she will inspire Kalina.
Okay.
Giving her a d6. She's just going to be like, it's okay, I know you can't see shit, but you know what? I think you'll probably still be pretty good at aiming.
Nice.
And that's her.
Okay, up next. Oh, I will say as well that so the insects, as they're swarming around in and around Renwick, some of them were like physically, visibly stinging him. Some of them though were just like flying straight through his ghostly form. And when you threw out your firebolt, it didn't look like it was overly effective, but it looked like it hurt him.
Okay, got it. I see.
Okay, so Ruto is just going to fire his little short bow from Kalina's shoulder. With a 19.
Woo, Ruto!
And
he's got poison arrows.
Yeah, he does a little bit of damage, but this thing is very ghostly. It doesn't look like it's going to be affected by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is now Renwick's turn. So in the insect plague, does he have to make a save when he starts his turn?
Let me just double check. I don't think so. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Creature. A creature must also make this saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time or ends its turn. So if he stays there and ends his turn there, yes, he will have to make the save again.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot radius, is that right?
It's 20-foot radius.
Okay. So what he's going to do, he's going to lift off the ground, and he's going to fly upwards out of the swarm, and then he's going to...
So is he flying like over 40 feet up?
Yes.
Got it.
And then he's going to drop down over the... So he would go up. Well, no, it's 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah, so that means it's 40-foot diameter and it's a sphere. So that means he'd need to go 45 feet up to get out of it.
Yeah, so you go 45 feet, and then he's going to go 10 foot. So he's moving away from the swarm, but towards you, if you like.
So he's currently 45 feet up and then 10 feet forward in the air.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. No, 15 foot forward.
15?
Yeah, 15 foot forward.
So he's still like just above the swarm then?
Yeah, he's just above it, yeah.
Got it.
Above the edge of it, if you like.
Yep.
Then he's... Okay, yeah, he can't do anything from where he is there. So it's now Kalina's turn.
Okay, so Kalina is going to shoot with her bow, with Ruto telling her where to aim. Do you want me to roll that at disadvantage or something?
No, because we got rid of the disadvantage because of Ruto being there.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go for the bow. I rolled a 13. Her plus her attack is a 5, so that's an 18 to hit.
That definitely hits, yeah.
Okay, and a D8. There's a D8.
There's a D8.
I rolled a 1. Plus 3 is 4 points of piercing, please.
Okay. Again, it does seem to inflict as she lets loose this arrow, it flies up and obviously over the swarm, right through this specter's shoulder, and it just seems to obviously he seems to take the hit, but the arrow just kind of flies right through him.
Got it.
But Annalise is up next.
Okay.
He is in the air.
Yep. Just looking to see, because there's maybe something I could kind of do, but I'm just double checking because everything's concentration.
Yeah, well.
That's the thing. Everything's concentration.
It's okay, take your time.
That's not concentration. Yes. That's not. Okay, let's go for... Screw it. I'm going to forget, but I'm going to just keep the insects where they are. Because I don't think I can move them. That's what I'm trying to work out.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I can move them at all.
Insect, because it lets you cast insect plague, right? So it's swarming locust. No, when the arrow appears, no. Hard damage. No, it seems to be. No, it's because it's a difficult terrain kind of thing. So.
Do you know what? We've tried a few different damage types on it. Let's try some psychic damage. See if that has any effect on it.
Playing a little Pokemon style. Pokemon style thing. That's enough. Swarm of insects, come back. Good job.
Right, let's try some psychic damage.
Go,
she's
Abra.
gonna look at him and she's gonna be like, roses are red, violets are blue. I have 5 fingers and the third one's for you. And she's gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
It's a 13.
Oh, that's a fail.
Oh, okay. That
is a fail. He's a 15. So we get a D4 of damage. That's 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay, yeah.
And he has disadvantage on his next turn. I'll just keep a note of that.
Okay. So that really seemed to hurt his feelings. You know, he's floating above the air and he's like, what?
Oh.
Yeah, he looks physically hurt by that.
I could just chip away with insults for the day. Cool,
well,
got it.
Yeah.
That's the end of her turn.
Okay. Ruto, I'm going to say that you guys are relatively close to him now. He's still like 20 foot up in the air, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you want to move back at all? Did you want to move anywhere?
Oh shit! Yeah, actually, where am I in relation to him?
Let me just double check actually. So you would be. Let me just get this map up.
Hey, I'm
to
just
double
grabbing
check.
a pen anyway. Okay.
Yeah, you can maybe move another 5 foot back, I guess, or you could move around the insect swarm or into the insect swarm.
So he is. Oh yeah, because he's in the air.
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry. So he is in the air, and I'm just yeah, I guess I'll move a little bit back then, kind of like keeping towards the door, because Kalina should still be at the door, but Annalise is the only one that moved. So I'll move back kind of towards the door and end my turn there.
Yeah, because you guys are in a clump, so I just didn't want it, because he looked like he was quite fast, basically.
Got it. Yeah, moved. I understand. Okay. Yeah.
So Ruto's turn. He's going to fire his little bow. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty much all he can do. Oh, the natural 20.
Yay, Ruto!
For two damage. And he may or may not have resistance to piercing.
Oh dear. We're gonna die.
Fantastic. It's now Renwick's turn. Renwick is going to... You're all kind of in a similar direction, so I'm gonna just do a random thing here.
Yeah.
Okay, Annalise, so you insulted him. He's not happy by that. He's going to fly right up to you. And he kind of flies right kind of up to your face. And he's going to kind of inhale, and you're kind of reminded a little bit of when Varuk fought the shadow outside of Kalina's workshop. It's a similar type of sensation that you got, and similar thing you kind of saw. So it's gonna. That is a 15 to hit you, Annalise.
There's disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage. Well done, because of vicious mockery. Okay, so that's a 9 to hit.
That fails.
Who's misses? Well done. Vicious mockery carrying it. It's now Kalina's turn.
How close is he to Kalina?
I'll say for argument's sake that she would be like 10 foot away then.
Cool. She's gonna move like whatever. Like I remember you said it was like a hexagonal sort of room.
Yeah,
so she's just moving, so she's a bit further away from him.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna shoot with her bow.
Yeah.
That is that a 9 or a 6? Oh, that's a 6 plus whatever her attack is, which is I think was a 5. So that's
11.
11
misses.
Oh, she has that like
inspiration.
Inspiration. That's 2. 13.
13 hits. Just hits.
Oh, no way!
13 just hits.
Ow, D4. Right. Where is it? There we go. So 3 points damage plus the rest of that damage. Where is it? 3.
3 plus the rest.
3 plus the rest, please. 3 plus 3 is 6. That is 6 points of damage, please.
Nice. Very nice. Annalise.
Okay. Annalise is going to do something. Right. She is going to drop concentration on the insect swarm.
The swarms dissipate.
Just gonna smile a little bit at Renwick and wave, and she's gonna misty step to the gem.
He has.
Is the gem still there? He has.
Oh
no! Scratch all of that I just said. For some reason, I thought the gem was still there.
I did say he was still holding the gem as he flew up.
Got it. So he's in front of me, and he has a gem in his hand.
Yeah.
I want to try and do something to the gem because I want to get rid of the gem.
Okay.
I just don't know what that something is. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try something first. I am going to sorry. I was going to levitate it, but he's holding it. That ain't going to work.
Not really, no.
I'm going to try and lean forward and grab it.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be a. Yeah, I guess it would be a like a grapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
How strong is the ghost?
Well, it would be your strength, and then I'm going to use his dexterity because he's to see how fast he's going to react at you trying to reach out and grab it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it. So that's just a straight strength roll.
Yeah, I'm going to say strength.
Okay. So 14 minus 1 is 13.
Okay, well he rolled an 8. So you managed to take this and pull and take this gem away from him. And he doesn't look, you see the look in his face as you do this. Kind of a Bilbo Baggins style, like my precious type thing, right?
Does she have like, I don't know what else she can do on this turn? Can
Bonus
she like,
action?
she grappled, so that would be like an action, yeah?
Well, you've taken it from you've not grappled him. You've grappled the stone.
Taken it, yeah. So
Yeah.
would that be like her action to take the stone? Is she able to put it in her bag of holding?
I'll say as a bonus action you can put it in the bag of holding. Okay.
I just don't want it in her hand. I want it like on her somewhere that's a bit harder. So she's gonna drop it in to the bag. Can she say one thing as well?
Yeah, you can say something.
Into the bag.
To the bag.
She's gonna drop it in and be like, "Hey, buddy, don't you let anyone else take that, okay?" He's talking to her mimic. That's her turn.
That's her turn. Ruto's gonna fire a shot off. He's kind of running out. I'm running out of arrows here.
Oh.
Misses, unfortunately. But now it's Renwick's turn, and he, like I say, is going full on Bilbo Baggins. When he sees the ring on Frodo's neck, he's just gonna go at you. Oh no.
Sorry, I'll let you say what you're going to say first. But I'm going to try and counter
It's a crit. It's a crit.
Okay.
I don't think you can do anything in response. So 9. It's not as bad as it could have been. 18. So you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Right.
What's your?
You didn't sound like you were done there.
Yeah,
really
no,
scared.
I'm not done.
Okay.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by that number as well.
Shit.
By 14. As Renwick grabs a hold of your shoulders and kind of like the Dementor from Harry Potter style, like starts taking your life essence away from you. Kalina, kind of watching you, just sees Annalise's face just kind of
she doesn't
grow, kind of like within. She doesn't. Ruto's. Kalina's like, why do I keep forgetting that? Kalina's like, what's happening? Ruto's like, oh well, she's having her soul taken away. Yeah. So what's your hit point maximum now, Annalise?
17.
Oh my! Oh right, okay. That's
because I had is it aid cast on me before?
Yes, you did
something?
with the buddy elk.
It was already increased. The maximum was increased by 5.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, I had 8 on me last time, and I didn't mark it on my sheet. I marked it on this sheet. Can I just do? I just do some maths because I struggle to do this in my head.
We love maths.
Okay, so it was 36. I'm going to do 36 minus 14, which is 22. That means my hit point maximum is 22. It would be 17 if I didn't have aid.
Yeah. Okay. It's now Kalina's turn. Who's like, what's happening?
Helena is going to do a couple of things. She's going to shoot him first, just because. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Why not? Let's just try and shoot him. I rolled an 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 hits, just hits.
Just hits, yeah, I remembered that. So D8, which is 7, 8, 9, 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That's good.
Right, yeah. And then she's going to start moving. Like, I want her to get to the door and to like the exit of the place and to get out. Mm-hmm. Is that possible?
Yeah, she could easily.
She's gonna get out of the room, through the door and head out.
That's fine.
And that's the end of her turn.
Are you remembering she has a bonus action sword as well?
No. No, Oliver, I am clearly have not remembered that.
I didn't want to tell you how to do the encounter, but I thought, you know what, it's an extra bonus action you could be using.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Where's the sword? Oh gosh. I can't remember where it is on the sheet. In the inventory. It's dancing short sword. There it is.
Yes.
She is going to bonus action.
Yep. Use
her dancing sword to go hit him.
Yeah.
Is that just like I don't remember how to use
just a normal short sword. So
but is it all right, so it's just like a normal attack roll then?
Yeah, normal attack roll.
14 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
A sword is a d6.
Yes, a d6.
I rolled a 1 plus 3 is 4.
4, okay, yeah. Every little counts.
That's pretty cool. There we go, okay. And then she's going to get her butt out of there.
And she's going to start hightailing it out.
Yeah, I want her just to kind of like move out of there because I have a plan.
I have a plan.
I have a plan. I have a cunning plan.
Cunning plan. Is it cunning as a fox? It's Annalise's turn though, so you can impart your cunning plan or execute your cunning plan. I'm interested to see what it is.
She is going to Misty Step.
Yes.
Out the place, the door. And next, now I don't know if you remember me mentioning this before, but she was keeping an eye out. I think I said this like before going into the game, that she's just keeping an eye out for any little critters that she sees about the place.
Okay.
Is there any little critters, any little spiders or anything around the place that she can see in this dark and dingy place?
Okay, so how likely do we think that there would be spiders or centipedes? Probably it's probably quite high, right?
Yeah, probably.
If you were to say a percentage of chance.
Well, looking for either centipedes, spiders, wasps, or scorpions.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna say. Okay, tell you what. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. And that might increase your chances.
I rolled an 18. My perception is a 5, so that's 23.
Okay, so over. I'm gonna give you like a. Since you've been looking out for this, and you did mention before, and we are in a swampy environment. However, there is torchlight down here, so it's dark, so difficult to see things like that. You do have dark vision. I'll take that into consideration. I'm going to give you a let's say a 50-50 chance. You know, I think that makes sense.
Let's go for it. Yeah, let's just see if it works.
If you get over a 50% percentile, I'll say you'll see something. That's a 98, so I'm gonna say, yeah, you see a in between the pieces of wood that make up the structure of this basement. I'm gonna say you do see creepy crawlies drag around there. You like scuff some dirt away with your foot, and you see this like centipede kind of like wriggling about.
Right. Is it the one centipede she can see?
Yeah. Well, how many centipedes are you allowed with this spell?
10.
You're allowed 10. You're allowed 10.
Up to 10.
Up to 10. I mean, I'm gonna say let's do this again, shall we? Let's do it because I don't know. This is fun, right? So I'm just gonna roll a d10 and we're gonna see how many centipedes. There's not usually because centipedes are quite aggressive, right? So there's not usually that many centipedes. So I'm gonna roll a d10 minus 4.
Okay.
Okay, so you see 1 centipede.
Got it. She is going to cast Giant Insect on the centipede. So you can transform up to up to 10 centipedes within range into giant versions of their natural forms. A centipede becomes a giant centipede.
Okay, so
each creature obeys your verbal commands, and in combat, they act on your turn each round.
Okay.
The GM has the statistics for these creatures.
So I'm gonna get some giant
centipedes. That's why I thought I'll let you get the statistics out while I read this. A centipede remains in its a creature remains in its giant size for the duration until it drops to 0 hit points, or until you use an action to dismiss the effect. The GM might also allow you to choose different targets, for example, bees, and so on. So our plan is she is Misty stepped out. She spots a centipede. She casts it into its giant form.
Okay.
Telling it or commanding it to block that exit.
Okay, sure. So Annalise disappears. She moves some of the dirt away, maybe chips away some of the rotted wood, and the centipede falls out, and you point your staff at the centipede. It grows into this small beast. I mean, it's a giant centipede, so it's like the size of a Labrador at the minute, right? So so it's like, it's there, and it's, I mean, millipedes are maybe a little bit cuter than centipedes. Centipedes are quite aggressive looking, aren't they? Yeah, and it kind of does this thing, and they've got those kind of gross kind of antenna as well, don't they? And it kind of wiggles about as it sits up and listens to you, and then it kind of turns around and snakes towards the exit where Renwick is.
Right.
I guess we'll just give it your. We'll give it your initiative, I guess.
Yeah, it goes on my turn. So that's him being cast. So yeah, I guess that'll be the end of her turn. I think she's done pretty much everything there. Yeah, she's Misty stepped out the room as her bonus. Action, cast Giant Centipede, and she's given him a command. He goes on my turn, so you can decide if he's going to go now or
he's going to go now.
He's going to go now?
Yeah. What can he do? What distance? What distance did you Misty step out?
30 feet, I guess. I don't know the actual. Basically, to wherever Kalina is.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll say 30 feet then. His the centipede speed is 30, so
yeah,
he could get up to the.
He's basically going to go to the door, and he's like blocking it,
yeah,
so he can move to there. Can he do anything?
He could hold his action, since that's what you've told him to do.
He'll hold his action. He's a good boy. So he's going to go there. He's going to hold his action for this thing coming.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and get out of there.
So it's Ruto up next. And Ruto's, I'm not going to give him an attack because, one, he probably can't see anything currently. And he's going to have to use all his concentration and all his efforts onto making sure that Kalina isn't going to run straight into a wall.
Yeah.
So I'll say that.
Not let her run to a wall.
Renwick's turn. Well, I mean, he's just going to fly after you, and he's going to be intercepted by a giant centipede. The giant centipede is going to attack.
Yay! What can he do?
He can bite. And he rolled
He's going to bite then. Can he bite?
Yeah, he rolled a 6.
Oh.
So there we go. Unfortunately for Mr. Centipede, it is now Renwick's turn. So Renwick's going to attack. He rolls a 16, which definitely. Well, I mean, Giant Centipede has a half decent armor class, 13, but not enough this time.
No.
And I don't even think he's going to be able to, unless I roll. No, not even a chance. I was like, if I roll double ones, then maybe he will, but no. So Renwick, do you want me to describe this, or just nah?
It's okay because I think like to it basically goes to 0, and then he's just gonna go back into a little centimeter.
Oh, that's right.
And run off.
That's right. He does. Yeah, from the rules. That's fine.
Well, I've decided anyway.
Yeah. So so as Renwick looks at this Labrador-sized centipede, he kind of starts sucking his life essence, and it kind of drags out, and it's almost like he's like dehydrated this centipede, and it back into a tiny little centipede, and falls down into the steps, because you're like the steps up from where you were. So he just like goes into a little gap between the stone steps and disappears. That's Renwick's turn.
Okay.
It's Kalina's turn.
Kalina's gonna use like everything, all her movement to get out of there.
Okay.
Can she just dash and she's just getting out of there?
Yeah.
So that would be what? Her movement is 30, so what, like 60 feet?
Yeah. So the intention here is to just run, right?
We're just gonna keep running, and we're just gonna be very smart and shut doors behind us, because we remember the thing on the wall.
Okay. So as you, I'm gonna be a little bit narrative here, so you can figure out what's gonna happen. So
that's fine. Yeah.
As you two are running as fast as you can, it is a little bit tricky because you have to kind of make sure you don't run into a gelatinous cube as well.
Yeah.
As you come out, you in fact, actually do me a dexterity check.
Yeah,
just
sure. For each of us.
Yeah, just do one for the party.
Okay, so Kalina I rolled a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Kalina's saving throw for a dex. Saving throw or check, sorry.
No, check, sorry.
Check,
yeah.
Sorry. So that's a 3, so it's a dirty 20 for Kalina.
Okay.
Do you want just one for the party?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do. So you managed to avoid the gelatinous cube. As you go and shut the door, and you keep looking behind you, Renwick is coming up very fast on you, and let's say you shut the bars of the vault, and as you turn around, Renwick's incorporeal form slows slightly as he hits the bars and just goes through the bars and continues to pursue you. With that information, is there anything else you want to do, or any different course of action you want to take?
I need to stop him. I need to slow him down or something. I just don't know how.
It's becoming obvious that he's fast.
She's going to cast. Oh, you're gonna hate me, Ollie. You're gonna really hate me.
Oh, is it this thing again?
Yeah,
Right,
it's the only thing I've got that can actually slow him. It could cover him in molasses, or even make him run in a random direction if he fails. So she's just going to try it.
Okay.
So she is just going to, she's going to...
Mischief time?
Sorry?
Mischief time?
Mischief time. She's going to start running, and she's going to turn around, and she's just going to be like, cast Nathar's Mischief.
Okay. So you send it out, and roll your d4.
Okay. Right. Where's my D4? Please give me something. I think they're all pretty good. He needs to actually
Is it wisdom save first?
No, it's not.
No, I thought you choose the. I thought you choose the
you
thing
roll
and then we
it
do
first,
save.
and then you do it. So I rolled a 1, which is arguably the worst one I could have rolled for this, because he needs to make a wisdom
Is
check.
it the pie one?
It's the pie one.
You rolled a 21.
Oh, damn it. She's just gonna keep running.
Well, it smells nice. It smells slightly nicer down here now. And you keep running. So you're just gonna run. Just gonna leg it.
Yeah.
Okay. Eventually, let's say by the time you get up to the first floor again, he does catch up with you.
Right.
Who's got the higher athletics, you or Kalina?
Oh gosh. I have a +0. Kalina, I don't.
It's strength.
+0 as well. It must be. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll a.
Oh, but the one with the highest would then be Kalina.
Kalina.
She's got a 10 and I've got an 8 for strength.
So Renwick catches up to you because he's literally twice as fast as you are.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. His fly speed is 60 feet, right? So outrunning him, you've learned that now.
Okay.
So he rolled a 16 to hit Annalise.
I want to
Cutting words.
Cutting words him.
Okay.
I want to cut him.
I want to cut him. Okay.
With my words. Okay. I'm just going to be like, you look like a before photo.
Okay.
And cutting words him, so I'm gonna roll a d6. That's a 6. I only needed a 1.
Okay.
So he doesn't hit.
No, he doesn't hit. As he's just about to latch onto you, like he did before, you say, wait, you look like a before photo, and he's like, just a momentary lapse of confusion, and he misses his opportunity. We go to, we're going to keep the same initiative order, I think.
Okay.
Annalise.
Oh god, I need to do something really good here to stop him, and I can. Oh my god!
I can't do anything good.
What do I do? I'm going to. The spells are all melding into one.
Yeah, take your time. It's fine.
But shit. I don't know if I want to do Insect Plague again. I've just done that. Kind of worked. Let's screw it. Yeah, let's go for. Actually, what does Minor Illusion do? Can that help me in any way here? Probably not. He's right in front of me. I don't think he's that stupid.
Depends how clever you are with it.
I am going to use Minor Illusion.
Yes.
I'm going to reach into my bag.
Uh-huh.
And pull out. I've never used Minor Illusion before. You're going to tell me this is how it works. I'm going to pull out the gem, but it's not the gem. It's an illusion of the gem.
Okay, yeah. So, Minor Illusion. So you can create a sound or image or object, that's fine. Yeah, the illusion also ends, you can dismiss it, that's fine. If you create a sound, no, you're not. If you create an image, the object is such as a chair, a muddy footprints, or small chest, it must be no larger than 5 foot. Yeah, that's fine, it's no larger than 5 foot. The image can't create sound, smell, or light, or any other sensory effect. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion. If the creature uses its actions to examine the image, then needs to make an investigation check against your spell save. So what? So you pull it out, and then what do? Do you just present it to him?
Yes. Where exactly are we?
I'm gonna say you are the best way out from where you came up from is probably through like the library. So let's say there.
I've lost my little sketch from last time. So I'm in the library.
You're in the library, let's say.
And then to get out the library, sorry, I can't remember what route we have to take to get to the library.
There's only two ways to go: the way you came and the way to the front door.
Yeah. So what was the room that we went through before the library?
It would be the cellar with all the stuff that was piled against the trapdoor.
Good. That's what I wanted.
Yes.
Right. So, sorry, I'm trying to but basically what I want to do is I want to chuck it.
Okay, yeah.
Towards all the crap in that cellar.
Okay.
I want to make him think he needs to go and find it.
So
I first show it to him a little bit, and then chuck it behind him towards that pile of shit.
Okay, I tell you what I want you to do.
Yeah.
Because he is like on top of you, like attacking you, and you want to chuck it. I want you to make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana, okay.
Just because you're not physically throwing stuff, like the range of the spell is 30 feet, so you're literally just moving the illusion from your hand 30 feet over his head.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah. So can I make it look like I'm throwing it, but I'm actually moving it 30 feet past him?
You have to do it so that he let's just do this check. So you want to make sure that he doesn't go out to try and grab it as you've chucked it.
Okay.
See how proficient you are in magic.
Oh. I rolled an 8, plus 1 is 9.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna make a check. Let's see. He's not proficient in investigation. What's your spell save?
I don't know. Where is that? Oh, here we go. 15.
15. Okay, so he rolled a 10. So he still thinks it's the gem, even though his hand kind of he didn't, because he's incorporeal. It went through him, but he turns around to look at it.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
Continue getting the fuck out of there. So he's within 5 feet of me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step.
You're gonna Misty Step.
That will this time actually use a thing, I think. Misty Step. Yeah. Oop. So gonna Misty Step, and yeah.
So are you two just gonna keep hightailing it? Okay, so Renwick's going to move 30 feet away over there, and he's gonna do one more investigation check. He rolls a 4 against your spell save. Doesn't know it's an illusion. Okay. Let me.
My cunning plan.
Yeah, investigation check. Yeah, if the creature discerns its illusion for what the illusion becomes. So yeah, if creature uses an action to examine the image, the creature can determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence check, investigation, against your spell save. I'm gonna say, because he's a wraith as well, he keeps trying to pick it up and go through it. I'm gonna say that gives you enough time of his confusion to get the hell out of there, and I think that's a good time for us to take a little break. I didn't expect you to run there. I did not expect you to run, but that was really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it, especially when you're playing bards. I love that type of outside the box thinking, and I could see you kind of be like, oh no, what do I do? It's not just a matter of flurry of blows plus flurry of blows type thing. Thanks everyone for joining us so far. We're going to take a 5-10 minute break, and we'll see what happens when we come back. Okay. Right, folks. Hello, welcome back to Having to Roll to Death Saves Do Us Part. Welcome back from the break. Just before the break, Annalise and Kalina had found the spectre of the assumed deceased Lord Renwick, the treasurer of the Lord of the Land, looking longingly and lovingly at a gemstone that may or may not be the artifact that they are looking for. A fight broke out, and Annalise managed to, with some minor illusion bard antics, take the gemstone from Renwick, and they have fled the manor in a manner of speaking. I'm assuming that you want to run outside of the manor?
We would like to bravely run away, please.
To bravely run away.
We're just going to bravely run away.
That's totally fine. So, once you... so the gemstone's just in your bag, right?
It's in the bag, you know. Little mimics looking after it. It's fine.
Little mimics looking after it. As you head out of the manor, down the kind of squishy, gross staircase, you head past the gargoyles.
Gargoyle.
as you the two of you kind of run past, still running, I'm assuming. He just watches as you as you flee out of the doors, and if you were to look back, you just see him waving.
She waves.
You wave back, okay. And you carry on your run until you get to the kind of the borders of the estate, coming close to like the witchwood at the edge of the fetid fields. You see a group of figures.
Oh no.
Waiting. You see a group of figures waiting at the edge of the estate by the trees. And it is an odd collection of characters, you could describe it as. You see elves. You also see what you see a satyr, okay, with a bow kind of aimed at you and your party. You also see a few sprites as well, with their little wings, similar to the sprite that you saw on your way to Nasark's estate as well, the Nocturne estate. Some of them have weapons, some of them don't. Some of them are just kind of hanging out in the air. But a few of them have bows drawn, some of them pointing at you, some of them pointed to the floor as you approach.
Don't shoot. Please don't shoot us. We're not planning on trying to hurt you.
It's okay, they're my friends. Hang on. And Ruto runs down Kalina's shoulder. And he walks up to he obviously gets off Kalina and then shuffles through the undergrowth as he runs over to a female elf that has long braided blonde hair. She has freckles and lots of silver jewelry on. It's okay, and it's difficult to hear what he's kind of saying to her, and she kind of just like nods, and Ruto then kind of just stands with this group of what can only be described as like fey creatures, I guess. The elf that Ruto had spoke to approaches you, somewhat concerned look on her face. Hello, my name is Trista. Ruto tells me that you have come across an artifact?
Yes, that is correct. We were asked to come here and were told that there was possibly a dark artifact that was, doing all of this to the forest. So we believe we have it. Do you Do you know what to do with it?
I would only be very cautious with what you do with it. May I see it?
Oh, yes, of course. She'll put her hand in. She'll be like, am I okay to touch it?
Maybe. I cannot tell.
Very reassuring. Okay. So she's going to put her hand in and maybe like grab a piece of like fabric from one of her costumes and pull her hand back out with the gem within it.
Yeah, sure. And you
gonna doggy back the gem, okay?
yeah, just doggy back the gem, and it is a gemstone of a very dark and rich green color. Yes, it's as I suspected. This is the heart of the field. Or
The
so
heart?
it's called.
So that's weird. The heart of the field sounds like something good, but I thought this was something very bad.
And you would be right. In fact, you're right in both senses. It is it was, still is, I hope, a sacred item. It's a sacred item from days long gone. But it has been polluted, tainted, and now it is just a font of twisted powers. That thing will sour everything within 10 miles of its location.
So we should destroy it.
I will not tell you what to do with it. Just know that your decisions, no matter what they are when it comes to this object, will have great impact on everything around you and the land of Steimhorod.
Well, I was asked to come and get it for Lazarus at where at St. Sebastian's. I was intending on just taking it back there. I do not know what to do with this. But you all live here, don't you? This is going to greatly affect everyone. I feel like there are only two options, or maybe a third. I feel like either it gets destroyed, or we find a way to remove the curse, or we take it far away from where anything lives, and lock it there.
You both are once again correct, and not when you say that we live here. I am the guardian of the veil. That is... Wait. Do you hear that? And she looks around to her, all her companions, and they all look worried for a second. Do you hear that?
I don't know. What are we supposed to be hearing?
Something. And you realize that it's gone like deadly quiet. You can't hear the sound of insects buzzing anymore.
I hear nothing at all.
And then you hear through the trees a howl. And Trista looks panicked as all her friends start running as fast as they can into the Witchwood. The hunt is upon us. Come, run!
Okay.
And Kalina's like, what's up? What is happening?
I think they're running away from the wolves, but the wolves were nice when we saw them. But we should keep running anyway. Oh no, Ruto!
Ruto got picked up by a sprite and is gone.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay, here. I'll grab her hand.
As you start conversing, as this group is just gone through the trees. In the trees, maybe only 50 foot away, you see several large, loping, hungry-looking shapes appear through the mist that covers the entirety of the Witchwood, and they seem to be coming your way.
I want to do something. I need to very quickly read, see if I can do something. Don't need us yet. I'm still reading.
as you hit pause.
Okay, no, I can only do it to one creature. Okay, we cannot outrun wolves. Right. We're near trees, right?
Yeah, you are.
We're gonna try and climb a tree.
You're gonna try and climb a tree, or are you gonna try and follow your companions?
Okay, no, we'll follow the companions. We'll start running. We're running. Okay, we're gonna keep running.
If you want to climb a tree, then that is totally fine.
Oh, we'll keep running. We'll keep running. I mean, yeah, let's do this.
Okay. So I want you to make athletics. Okay, what I want you to do is make an athletics check first, please.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. It was very bad. That was a 2. It was cocked on an 18 and I moved the board and it went to a 2. So
you can
that's
roll it
not
again.
good.
You can roll it again if you want, if it was cocked.
That's a 4. Plus my athletics, which is 0, is a 4 for Annalise.
Okay, as you're running and jumping and climbing over the undergrowth that is the Witchwood, you become very disorientated. All you do is you keep locked on the fey creatures in front of you, but they move in quite unusual ways. The sprites darting between the trees. You see the elves kind of going this way and that in this maze that is the Witchwood. As you're running, there's a huge wolf that is standing on both his hind legs, comes at you at a right angle, and as it does, jumps through over the top of you and just catches sight of you as it's going full pelt in basically the kind of not opposite direction, but in a cross way to you, if you like, and just let's see. Let's see. You take 5 slashing damage as this wolf's arm is.
Really wish that I healed myself earlier.
And as it lands full speed, it's like it struggles to stop. It was going that fast to try and maneuver around because it spotted you and tried to grab you, and it's coming back round at you. I want you now to make a survival check, please.
Okay. 19.
A 19. You do lose sight of the Fae that you're following, but you manage to see your way through the undergrowth, and you grab hold of Kalina's hand as you push through and clear a path as you run, and then you catch sight of the satyr with his little kind of goat butt in front of you, going, right, okay, just follow the satyr, and I want you to make a dexterity acrobatics check, please, as well.
That's a nat 1.
It's a nat 1. As
plus
you
4. 5.
Okay. As you
Sorry.
as you're running, you once again somehow get behind a werewolf that is chasing the party, and again you don't see him, and you end up running straight into basically the back of him as you attempt to vault over the top of this werewolf. You take four slashing damage as he swipes at you and continues running as this pandemonium ensues.
I am very bloodied. Like, I am about to die. When I'm running, can I try and heal myself?
I'm gonna say yeah, sure.
Can I cure wounds myself with my gift from the metallic dragon that I keep forgetting that I have?
Yeah,
and that could have been really useful in all the fights that we just had. Because I'm on 2 hit points. 3. And I received 3, 4, 5, 6 back, so that's fucking great.
As you continue running, going full pelt, and you're out of breath, you suddenly realize that the members of the party they just stop dead. And they're all, some of them are like taking a breath, some of them are just have that kind of relieved look on their face.
What is happening? Why are we stopping?
As you say that to the crowd of satyrs and sprites and elves, you can kind of hear the pounding of your heart still in your chest from that narrow escape. But like composing yourself and asking that question, you do start to take note of your surroundings. Compared to the kind of drab, oppressive Witchwood, what you're standing in now seems to be quite pleasant. The forest is just like a riot of color around you. And as you look around, you see flowers of every color that you haven't seen in the Witchwood so far since you've been in this land. And then you spot a couple of purple bunnies just like frolicking in the woods.
She's like still clutching Kalina's hand tight at this point, like absolutely terrified. And she's like, Kalina, like before when I was joking and was like, oh no, it's okay, it's bunnies in front. There's actually bunnies in front of us right now, like purple bunnies.
Wish I could see.
It's beautiful. It's like you'd love it. It's so pretty out here.
Trista walks over to you, the two of you, still with quite a concerned look on her face. She gives Kalina a kind of look up and down, and she puts her hand on Kalina. And then Kalina goes, oh, well, I can see, and kind of just looks around. Well, this is more pleasant than Witchwood, no?
You can see! Oh! I thought you were going to be blind forever. I thought I was going to have to describe everything to you for ever.
Do not worry, I'm relieved as much as anyone.
Oh, okay. You can have your hand back now then.
Great. Trista, after she heals Kalina, says kind of quite curtly that you need to follow me. Come on.
Sure. Let's follow the pretty elf. That doesn't normally end badly.
Well, come on, hurry up.
We're coming.
This shouldn't have happened, but, well, it's too late now. Come on.
She keeps up. The gem's back in her bag, by the way. She's
you
not
put it back in your bag. Okay.
Carrying the death gem into the pretty.
So you put it back in your bag. And you follow Trista and her party, including Ruto. There's not much chat from a lot of them, apart from Ruto kind of has a little chat with you. And you're traveling for some time until you hear something through the trees. It's a sound of music. Joyful music. Like festival music. Something that you haven't heard that much in this land. Maybe in the tavern in St. Sebastian. Apart from that, it's something you've not heard. There is one other thing as well that you haven't seen or felt since you arrived in this land. Sunshine. You get that warm feeling on your skin. You know that way you can feel it on your skin before you look up and realize that, oh, there's no clouds here. There's no mist.
My gosh, it's so beautiful. Selena, can you feel that heat, that warmth? I do not remember the last time I felt so much warmth.
And then you notice that Trista kind of stops in front of you as her companions kind of move around her into a clearing behind. And Trista turns to you and says, well, welcome to Berryville. And she walks through, and along the edge of this large clearing, you see a great mass of ripe berry bushes. And it surrounds an adorable collection of tiny little houses that are fashioned from stone and bark. And you can see a complete little town of mousefolk and pixies all bustling in and around, and they're all harvesting their berries. They're going in and out of their little houses. On the northern side is a human proportioned shack, though, with a moss-covered roof. Ruto then looks up and goes, "This is my home. Come on." And Ruto kind of like runs off into the little like town that's all happening, and you see people, their little mice kind of shaking hands and going about their business.
Ekelina, I wonder why they called it Berryville.
Yes, I wonder. Looks like a very happy place, no?
This is beautiful. It's so joyful. I do not remember the last time I felt so much joy. Like, it is nice to forget a little bit. And perhaps these wonderful people here are the ones to help us.
As you, as the two of you start kind of walking through, being careful, I assume, not to kind of...
Oh, yeah, like, she's being, like, so careful. Like, she's, like, she's looking around at her feet when she walks, and as she hears different bits of music, she'll take her lute out, and she'll just start, like, really lightly trying to play a little bit as she's wandering through, just, like, you know, vibing with everyone.
As you vibe, you get the attention of a few of the mouse folk. They start coming up and kind of asking questions pretty much to your feet. Some of the mouse folk children start kind of like climbing up your sandals and like going for a ride.
Yeah, she's letting it happen. Like, remember as well, like, she's got like fabric, like, if you can picture like belly dancing type of wraps on her,
yeah,
with little like things hanging, so there's little like dangling ropes hanging off her pretty much that they could climb onto. yeah,
the little children mouse folk are having a whale of the time. There's little pixies as well, like flying right up to you and go, "Hey, where are you from?"
She's just like chatting away to them all, like,
"You're real pretty." And you can hear like a cacophony of like questions coming from the small mouse folk on the ground.
She's in her element. She is answering every question, and she is just like chatting away to them like completely.
Yeah, as you chat away to all the little mouse folk and the pixies, Trista is kind of trying to usher you towards the shack. Once your eyes are then set on the shack, you see a woman with very wild and unkempt hair. It looks like her hair is mostly made of bits of forestry and whatnot. But she pushes back the curtain of the doorway with a big smile on her face. And Trista will, as you approach, Trista will turn around and say, "This is Mariella. She will look after you while you're here in Berryville, in the Vale."
Mariella, it's wonderful to meet you.
Hello.
Hello. I am Annalise, and this here is
Annalise.
Paulina.
Lovely to meet you. Oh, hang on. Wait. Just stay there. And she goes back into her shack. And then she comes out with a large wooden bowl filled to the brim with berries. Here, take some of these.
Okay.
You start eating them, yeah?
Yes.
These are good berries. So for every berry you have is 1 hit point.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
I think that even though she's like, all cheery and everything, like she's really hurt. So she's probably got like quite a lot of
Yeah, you look like crap, the pair of you.
She's looking like crap, guys.
Yeah. So as she ushers you over to a couple of little tree stumps that you can use as chairs, and a bigger stump that is, she uses as like a picnic table, and she lays the good berries on there, and she, as you guys are sitting down, some of the younger mouse folk are like climbing up onto the table, jumping up and just like diving into the good berries, and then a little like mouse house mother comes up with a little tiny rolling pin. It's like, get out of there, you lot! It's not for you. We have berries at home.
Oh my god.
I'm like, and so she then tries to get them out of the ball pit that is now the bowl of good berries. And then eventually, Mariella comes back out. She has quite a motherly feel to her, but you can kind of sense, being of Fey ancestry, that she is not human.
Okay.
I've made you some tea.
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem. And she'll pour this tea, and she'll make it with different kind of flower petals that you haven't quite seen, but it's very refreshing.
Oh yeah, she's just like soaking all of this up. She is like drinking and eating everything they give her, so she's just like trying to heal.
You can as she's kind of making you tea, Trista is kind of stood there, kind of cross-armed, kind of waiting. Every time that Mariella kind of walks by, they kind of exchange a little word, and then once she's given you your tea, then they start kind of whispering in tones. If you're interested, you can make an insight check or a perception check.
Yeah. I rolled a 7. Perception's 5. So
Okay.
12.
You don't hear much. You get the sense that Mariella's sort of maybe a little bit annoyed, even though she's very motherly to you. The way she's been welcoming to you, she looks quite annoyed at Trista.
Okay.
The only word you hear is like, she's going to be mad. Where are they from? That's all you can discern.
Okay. Mariella, Trista.
Yes, my dear.
Thank
Maria's
you
voice
so
keeps
much.
going all over the place. Yes, my dear.
Thank you so much for like helping us here and everything. We really do appreciate it. But perhaps, Mariella, I don't know if Trista has filled you in on what we have with us or what we have taken from the manor. Has she?
No, she hasn't. She hasn't. I think, well, I mean, if you would like to divulge that to me, you're more than welcome.
Well, we found the artifact that we think is making everything really bad out there. I mean, it's wonderful here. Is this what everything was like before?
Yes, it was.
We managed to find the art. What was it called again, Trista? The heart of the
Heart of the field.
Heart of the field. That one.
Well, Steimhorod used to be like this. Here, in the Green Vale. This is like a time capsule, if you will, of what things used to be like. And that's why we don't usually, and she kind of like side-eyes Trista, we don't usually leave the borders.
Well, I'm very grateful that you did leave the borders today. Otherwise, I think we probably would be like, in some wolf's belly right now.
Well, you're safe here, anyway. You can make yourselves at home in and around my shack.
Thank you so much. We would be very appreciative of that. Until we are able to then head back out and continue, we have some people to help of our own. And, well, we need to figure out what to do with this gem. Maybe there is a way to make, Steinfield back how it used to be.
She shares a look with Trista. Oh, can you do me a nature check?
Okay. 17 plus 1 is 18.
18. Okay. You see one of the trees that is close by. You notice it isn't actually a tree. You notice that it seems to be a humanoid made of kind of plant-looking material. And as it notices you noticing it kind of like averts its gaze and stands up and kind of starts like walking away.
Your tree is leaving.
Oh, don't mind them. They're just some people like to see what's happening in Berryville.
Okay.
And as you look around, you also see like you see a group of toadstools, and one of the toadstools like literally lifts its head up and pokes its head over the toadstool, and you see these little eyes in this little toadstool stalk, and then it drops down back into the little collection.
Okay, seriously, is everything here something?
Well, yes, I guess.
So kind of whisper to Kalina and just be like, Kalina, do not let me let Mimic out the bag. Not let him out the bag, no matter what.
Yeah, so Trista will hang on, let me get my notes up. My notes have just disappeared. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh dear.
I've literally just closed off.
She's just gonna like be looking around just like in awe. Like she's like just almost like a bit of a happiness that she's clearly not felt for a while.
Yeah, Mariella will obviously look after you. She will... Sorry, I am struggling to get these notes up.
That's okay. So yeah, like she's just gonna be sitting there with Kalina, and like every time she spots something, she's just gonna be like whispering to Kalina, like tugging her arm and being like, "Oh my gosh, look at that!" and "Oh, look at this over here," and she's just gonna be like doing that constantly to her, just not even realizing Kalina's tone back.
So as Mariella prepares things, you hear her discussing things with Trista, and then she comes back over to you. She says, "Well, you can sleep over by our other guest." And as she gestures over, you can see that there is another little kind of camp over to the side of the shack.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back shortly.
Your other guest? Who is your other guest?
Oh well, he arrived a week or so ago.
What does he look like?
Oh well, here he comes now, and through the bushes, carrying a basket full of berries and fruits, is a familiar half-orc.
I know, he's like runs like full pal over to him.
As you run over, Varuk just has that kind of look of just total misplacement and like. Alice.
She like runs and she just like arms around him, like jumping up into him, sort of thing.
Yeah,
probably knocking the basket. She's just like,
what the hell happened to you?
You're alive, you're okay. Oh my gosh, so much happened to us. Like we had went to all these different places, and then there was vampires, and then there was these big wolves, and then there was like a rival people. Oh, and there was like a fireman, and there was a gargoyle as well, but he didn't speak. And I've got a pet mimic.
This is a lot. A mimic? What?
He's really cool. He's called Mimic because I don't have a name for him yet. And like, oh, Kalina went blind, but now she's not blind anymore.
Oh, okay. I've been collecting berries.
Oh, that sounds pleasant.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's nothing much else to do around here.
Okay, well, we have so much to share and so much to tell you, and we've it's been exciting, but we've had a lot of fun as well, haven't we, Kalina?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's a joking face.
Well, I'm glad you're so upbeat considering the circumstances.
The circumstances?
Have they not told you?
Oh, like the fact that the Witchwood is all like really bad and everything. It's okay. We found the artifact, like the bad thing that's doing it. So I think we might be able to fix that.
Well, I didn't mean that. I mean, yeah, we can't leave here.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's forbidden to leave.
To leave where? Like the
Vale.
Like this little bit here, this bit within just now, we can't go back.
He kind of looks over to the two at the shack, and yeah, they don't really trust outsiders not to, bring the evil in.
I mean, I think I literally brought the evil in.
Oh, I hope not.
They know it's in my... Wait, so they just wouldn't let you leave?
Well, it's not really. They more insist upon it.
Oh. Well, perhaps once we've rested up a little bit, perhaps we could speak to them tomorrow. Maybe there's something we can do to help those around here. Especially if we have something that might be able to make everything better again.
Oh no. And as he kind of says, oh no, he turns around and you see a green-skinned humanoid that looks a little bit like an elf that has very short, like pixie cut green hair, and she has a spear, and she walks straight over to Trista, and then Trista kind of looks a little bit like defensive, and then this fey creature turns and looks at you and starts making her way over, kind of marching over to you. And I think that's where we'll leave the session today. That's before we start getting too much into it. Okay, well done. Awesome.
Woo!
Excellent, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone. Make sure you go and check all our stuff out on social media. We are playing this game every Saturday at 3 p.m. GMT +1. So catch the next episode there. All the episodes so far are on YouTube as well. So go and check those out. If you haven't checked out the podcast as well, we release these in episodes in audio form, and we also have a podcast that we talk about cosplay, LARP, and D&D as well.
Hey.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Bye.